Make sure to turn down your volume in 3, 2.
Some people think too much of themselves, but with them I forget how. Keep the problems in the closet with the skeleton instead of solving them and they drop it. They making it worse, telling friends and people that don't even know the truth. So I don't really say much during this gameplay, so I'm gonna do some commentation right here. Yeah, it was kind of early in the morning. I was tired, but then I saw Legion Invasion, so you know what I had to do. I had to absolutely conquer, and that's what I did. So in this editing process, I pretty much just kind of sum it up, and I'm showing like the best highlights and the funniest moments and just highlights in general. So it's really when the cog attacks me and hits or he miss, or when I hit or miss. It's basically just a quick version, so you know, get straight to the point. Something I can't do in the live streams. And then Still Blue Cat over here. Yeah, so that's pretty much it there. But anyway, then I do my gags. I get my laugh from the starfish things, and I don't have to do this, but I felt like doing it, and I'm putting it in double speed because it takes kind of a long time. But that's probably because if people want to hold the bow and hang around, I think that's why they implemented that into the game, which I think is pretty cool. And that's something that I wish I did more often when I played the original game. And there's a little lag right there. I think those two tunes are the same person, by the way. Probably. So I pretend like I didn't want to join them, but I don't really think that they or she or he. You know what? I say they as in like they're the same person playing on the same two tunes, but you know, I don't know. They're not really matching. I mean, they are, but they're not. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's continue. So yeah, hope you have a legendary grand day. You know, I congratulate them. You know, they enjoyed my presence, and now they go AFK, probably because they're doing something, probably because it's the same person. And here we go. Here's the next one. I didn't really know what tags to use. I knew I wanted XP for sound. That's, well, really all of them in general, but sound is definitely one that could use the max out, because if I do get that, then that'll be really good for future boss fights and stuff like that. But here's where it gets tricky, because another legal eagle wants to join the fray. So this right here, this is when it gets kind of wild. But nothing like too bad. If it was like 4 legal eagles, that would be like, okay. I would most likely stop playing right then and there. No, I wouldn't actually. I would have challenged it. No, I wouldn't actually. I would have ran and then started a new cog fight, because I'm not trying to lose all my gags and my laughs and my integrity and I don't know what else. I hate that attack. Anyways, now on to the next one. That one is done. Get some XP and see, I'm getting a lot for sound, and that's kind of what I want. 3 to go, and hopefully they all join this battle. I'm just kidding. That's not hope for that. That's not something I want. So I'm at 30, about like halfway-ish. Everything seems to be going okay. You know, that's going. And then this legal eagle decides to join, so I'm like, oh shoot, it's kind of iffy on this, so I'm checking his health. You know, I'm just trying to make sure, or his laugh, or honestly, this is probably health for them. So now I start fighting this one with 23. Now that's not too bad if they didn't have an attack that did 15 laugh points, negative 15 I should say. So I'm just choosing, I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm looking at accuracy, I'm like, okay, I mean, it's not really gonna matter right here, but I think I was thinking about what's it called, XP as well, because Squirt is one that hits more likely, and of course he hits me with that attack, and now I'm like, okay, I'm probably gonna need that accuracy right now, and I don't know if this is gonna do good enough damage. I'm thinking about lore. I'm like, I don't know if I want to take a chance, so I do this. boom, and I hoped it would defeat him, but unfortunately that is not what happens. And right here's the moment, and dang it. Going back on the audio, I kind of realized I might have should have put emphasized the narration, because it seems to me, or at least like that's what this is called when I narrate over it, commentate over a video. That's what it would be called using this software program that I use. If you don't know what it is, I've talked about it before, but you know, Windows Live Movie Maker 2012, and this has been the best. Like, without this, the content would not be the same. It would not turn out the way that it's turned out, and I'm very, very, very grateful that, you know, I have the gift and the, you know, the intelligence, the God gifted intelligence and just skills and abilities for me to even think about how to get this back, because without it I wouldn't have been able to get this back and been able to use it, because this is a 13-year-old program that I still use to this day, but it does what it needs to do. And now this is where things is becoming a sticky situation, but I dodge both of the attacks. They both miss, so of course I go for it again, and this happens again. So now it's looking kind of crazy. Now what am I gonna be able to do? So I'm like, first attack misses. I'm obviously not paying any attention at all. That one hits. That takes a good chunk of my health. 11. I'm sitting with 20 now. So I'm like, the only right thing to do is to just keep trying, because one of these should hit. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to come up with a plan. I might have to run. I don't know. But it ended up working. So did this one to the right. Took him out. Get out of here. One left to go, and I mean, I still had a whole cream pie, so I could have used that. And or two of them, it seems. I haven't actually been looking at it. I just been thinking of what to say for the commentation, because this is a very different way of doing this. I've never made a Toontown video in a long time. Oh, and then this happens. Now I'm at 9. So when I look back, I'm like, uh-oh. he hit the attack. So the accuracy's high. I'm like, perfect. But then the invasion ends. You can see my reaction. I'm like, oh, dang it. So I do the finisher with the squirt, because I need that to be leveled up, or more XP on that. And of course I'm not going to get a lot as I would have, as you're about to see, because the invasion ended and I didn't have ToonHQ, the website, loaded up. So I didn't know, but I got it complete. So I was on the phone for a good couple minutes there, but now I'm gonna let myself in the video commentate over this part. So yeah, this is me from hours and hours later, and there's still Blue Cat from earlier, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Oh, and I do want to mention one more thing, two things actually during that part, because I don't know why I didn't just turn in my task. I could have got all that laugh back, but whatever. And the second thing is, I showcased my friend list, in case if anybody watching sees it. And of course I did the Loan Shark one, because I already need to do it anyway, and all I have to do is wait for an invasion. And you know, there's not very many Kongs in the game when you think about it. There's like 30. And look at this transition, by the way. Oh, that's clean. I did that. I came up with it on the spot also. But anyway, yeah, I have a lot of fun getting these tasks in after this one, and I just show tunes, you know, make sure everybody gets a gets a little bit of time in the spotlight, you know, sharing it a little bit, you know, letting them do their thing. Okay, now I'm gonna let myself in the video talk. So hope you have a legendary grand day.
Shout out to these guys.
Okay, just one more. I said I knew the Black Dahlia person. They might have unfriended me and unadded me. I don't know.
There's a lone shark invasion. I'll come back. Because then I can do all 3 of my tasks.
But I could have sworn I had that person added.
Get this one done right now, but I gotta edit some videos, so hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a legendary grand day.